Okay, blessings everyone. This is Yanni, the only lockologist. So this is a video of this brother who has amazingly healthy hair. But he hasn't done his hair. When was the last time?
A year, July.
Yeah, it's been July since he's done his hair. And this is why I tell people, be careful what you put in locks because it stays in your locks. Now I have clients who, and I myself, we do our hair once a year, right? But this never happens. And disclaimer, if you put any negative comment under this post, I am going to block you and your comment is going to be deleted. Oh, deleted, sorry. I stuttered there. This is nothing. That's why you're not seeing his face. He has, on a scale of 1 to 10, his locks is like a 20. It's very healthy, but it has a lot of stuff. Weird enough, it doesn't smell or anything. But what you see right here is products that was put in his hair before. Okay? And this is what I tell people. As I said before, I have several clients who do their hair once a year. It has nothing to do with that. I myself get my hair washed maybe twice a year. So this is not a hygiene thing. So every negative thought you could think in your head that's causing this, get rid of it. It is not what you think it is. This is from products being put in his hair. And what the products did, it clumped his hair together. So that's why you have this. So usually when a client comes to us, they go to Jimmy after I do, if they're new, we do the free consultation and then they head to Jimmy. Hardly ever this has happened before Jimmy could start detoxing him. And this is what a real detox would look like. So many of you call me and you're like, Yanni, I need a detox. What we're about to do with him, 95% of you don't even need it. So stop calling me, telling me what you think you need when I need to see you to tell you actually what you do need. Okay? For the people that love products and they love buying all this stuff you see in the beauty supply store and everything you see on YouTube that you think you need in your locks, creates this. All right? Were you going to a loctician before?
No, first time.
First time. Oh, okay. Well, first time you're getting your hair done. Okay. So you were doing this.
No, I went to had somebody that do locks, but not a lockologist.
Okay, well, I'm the only lockologist. So you actually went to somebody who does locks.
Yes, I was going to a salon.
A salon, okay, that's the point I'm trying to make. Okay, so you were getting your hair done by someone, and they were putting stuff. Okay, just to be clear, so I wasn't wrong in saying what I said. Okay, got it. Right. So most likely they put you under the dryer and all of that. Yeah. Good. Yeah. You guys, I don't know if you're hearing what he's saying, right? So he went to a hair professional, whether they call it a loctician, hair professional. You guys know I'm the only lockologist. But whoever was doing his hair, chemicals were being used, and he has a texture. Yeah, he has a texture where whatever he puts in his hair really stays in his hair. I'm saying this to say, be mindful if you're now starting your lock journey. Be careful what you guys are putting in your hair. Jimmy's about to, this will be one of our most, I like a challenge, all right? Somebody made a comment the other day, and I want to clear this up. Someone said that, you know, people go to Yanni and Jimmy and they need to wash their hair first. I don't know. I know that there are people out there who, they won't touch clients who have buildup like this or dandruff or psoriasis. Let it be known, Jimmy and I do a full service, okay? We have seen some of the weirdest things that most people wouldn't touch. This is what we do for a living, okay? So for the people who are being turned away because they have dandruff, because I've had clients who say the previous person won't touch them because they have dandruff, you should think, I'm not telling you to come to me, but find somebody who will work with you. You can have all the beautiful hair in the world, but dandruff, psoriasis, eczema starts from the scalp. You want somebody who gives you a full service. Healthy scalp means healthy hair. So if somebody is shunning you or humiliating you because you have a scalp issue or build up, this brother don't have a scalp issue, this is healthy hair, or build up like this and they don't want to touch you, that means that, like we say in Trinidad, they're giving you a half-picked up job. All right, they're not doing their work. Okay, this is what we get paid for. So it's not about the locking and technique. Right now, Jimmy and I are about to do what we really love to do. We're going to turn this whole head around. Wish us luck. Stay tuned for more of this. Let's see if I can let people see it a little more. Leave the camera running just a little bit. Whew. Yes, on there. Gotta separate it first. Yeah, we gotta. Again, muscles, bro. Muscles. Right? Alright, so Jimmy had to come in. He actually had to put gloves on, not because of the brothers here, because the gloves is like a traction. It started hurting my wrist, and Jimmy's stronger than me. So he has to gently, luckily the brother isn't tender-headed, to pull it apart. Again, no negative comments. This is
No matter, even if you're not getting your hair done, always separate.
Always
your locks.
separate your locks. Yes, thank you. And I'm going to talk about how you guys can separate. If you are somebody who here's what I will call a free former, and like this brother really has healthy hair. You're not even seeing scalp. This is some healthy hair. So I'm excited to see the outcome. Jimmy and I love challenges like this. We are not grossed out by it or anything like that. You know. But what happened, he wasn't separating the locks. So all the product buildup mixed up with sweat and all of that, it's stuck in the locks. Remember, your hair is constantly locking. And it's been a year. My clients who see us once a year, they don't have this situation because we teach them how to separate your locks. If you were to wash this before this separation, all that's going to happen is that we're going to make the buildup soggy, and it's going to be it will become like something like a muddish texture. You okay, bro? Mm-hmm. You good? Okay. Don't worry, it's worth it. Let me see if I can get in there. Can you see him? I know you guys have never seen both Jimmy and Yanni work on here before. Woo, brother here gave me muscles. I'm gonna surround it. You got it, no? It's coming on? Hold your towel around your neck, snug it, because that thing is flying all over the place. We have to go up one row up. Oh, I'll take a 5 minutes. Give me a second. I got like muscles. See, Jimmy's stronger than me. His hair is so thick. Now, most people, he will. That's right. If you guys see how much new growth he has, yeah, you can see his scalp, and he also has dandruff. So he is getting like, he's getting the works today, and he has lint. The lint is the least of we worries right now. Something I was going to say, and I lost my chain of thought. It's going to come back to me just now, guys. Sorry. And I hope you guys can hear us. Who found me? You or your wife?
Wife.
She found you?
Mm-hmm.
And you know what is crazy? You're the last new clients I took. Because I stopped taking new clients in this trip. I'm serious. When she called, I said, sis, I just left a voicemail. I am done taking new clients for Jersey. Do not leave any voicemails. Do not leave any text messages. We're done.
She was still on me about you for a while.
Oh, she was talking for a while. Be careful. Yeah, don't worry about that. No, that's it. Okay, we'll deal with that. It's fine. Let's pull this part out. So I want to pull anything, I can fix that. Once you see that it's new locks.
Yeah, I'm saying this is belong to this lock.
Okay, go ahead. Oh, I'm sorry. What were you saying? She was telling me about me for a while. Yeah, you should have come 6 months ago, bro. Seriously. We have many clients. One of them we see next week. He comes once a year. He's a Rastafarian from Antigua. Yeah. It's not the year. We have clients who, there's a client I saw the other day. I haven't seen her in 2 years. And she said, Yanni, I haven't done my hair in 2 years.
Yeah, my hair going like really
yeah, I know. Yeah, I see that. I got muscles. There's a workout, seriously. Jimmy, I seen all your biceps and stuff. I know, right? Just hold that thing tight around your neck. You're still showing? You cannot go this long without doing your hair. You have a scalp condition and it's trapping in your locks. Okay? This is truly, so I put it on here. Some negative person would think people with locks here looks like this, and that's furthest from the truth. You can't, you can't go this up. Yeah, you can't go this long.
Especially
yeah,
from Africa.
Right. They think I always have to block people because somebody. That's why I put it there. Somebody would think people with locks here look like this, and that is not true. Yeah, you can't do this because we all in this together, and you know there's stereotypes with us, like locks, dreadlocks, nasty, your hair smell. I just finished a scientist. You understand? We had an RN this morning. All my clients are professional. I have like lawyers, RNs, social workers, all of them. You know? And we live in a society where there are people who still think that once you have dreadlocks, you understand, be nasty, and that's not true.
I'm still fighting on people.
You're constantly fighting it, right? That's not true. We can't have bra. Do not let, even if you don't come back to me, don't let this happen again because this affects all of us. And I know some mufu gonna say some shit, but I let you all know now, before any of these comments are posted, I view it first. That's why all the people who post negative shit, you wonder why it was never posted? Because I get to view it first. I despise negative comments. This is done to educate. If I wanted to embarrass this young man, I'd switch him around. And he has a distinctive face. Handsome face, but distinctive. Alright, so you all will know him. I'm not doing that. If you are semi-freeformer or freeformer and you are letting your locks just do its thing, remember, separate. Okay? Just separate your locks. Do it when your scalp is oiled, when it's moist. This is a good separation. Hit it. Okay, let's go. While you take him in the back, I will sanitize that chair properly. Still in front. You okay, King? How it feeling? You good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay, good. Can't touch it.
It's burning.
It is. This is what it means.
You want me to do that first?
I'm thinking that. Yeah.
I know that.
Yeah.
This is going to be
Yeah.
at least an hour and a half.
Yeah. Okay.
He has a nice head.
It's a beautiful head on a scale of 1 to
You got
10.
lions, man.
Well, that's what you call a lion's mane.
Yeah.
But it looked like he was rolling with lions. We need to fix that. Like he was running with the lions in the Sahara. So we need, like the Sahara dust got on his hair. We need to wash that out so they could see the mane clean. All right. But there's a beautiful head of hair. I'm excited about this. I love a challenge. I love it. It's going up until we top 10 that we did. This will be amazing. I'm excited.
I'll look up if
My wrist's killing me, but I'm excited from pulling. I just stopped. My wrist is killing me. Jimmy got them strong man hands. All right, guys, stay tuned for. Stay tuned. Okay, we're here with the king. Jimmy just started. This is like all he's doing is rinsing. That's what we not rinsing, I should say, because rinsing is when you put soap in. What you see at the bottom of the sink is just everything, and this is maybe his fourth. You're softening up before, or should I say, Jimmy is softening it up before he gets in there. All right, we like to fill the sink up so you guys can see what we're talking about. See it, guys? Look at that scum. That is all right. Okay, now come around. Again, positive comments only. This is to educate. So people who are now starting, even the brother said it. He said, Yanni, this information could help somebody else so they don't make the mistake. Like we always say, when you know better, you do better. He didn't know this was happening. Okay? This man is a family man, you know, has a career and everything. His queen is who brought him. He didn't know what to do. And I'm glad we didn't turn him away. All right, so stay tuned for the next part of it. Okay, we're back. Jimmy has been washing him for over an hour. I think over 15. Yeah, it should be about 10-15 minutes now. You guys see the difference? Let me come behind. You see the difference with the Locs? Right. We bought out all the big guns. Like, we bought out everything for this. This was a huge transformation. Now I am going to put in my magic and lock the hair. Which as lock, you guys will see the after. Sorry if the light is hitting it weird. He has gotten he got three different detoxes. Let's start with that. Both, and that's just for the Locs alone. 3 different detoxes. Then Jimmy had to detox the scalp, which is a completely different one. Then because he has dandruff, if you guys see the discoloration right there, that's from, it could be psoriasis also. So he acknowledges he do have a scalp problem. So that also was an antifungal wash, 2 of those. And then, of course, we finish it off with peppermint, where Jimmy lets it soak on the hair. So now, no more of old product smell or sweat or anything like that. Because, I mean, it's been a year, so stay tuned for the end. Okay, guys, this is the longest I've worked on somebody's head in a long time. My average clients, if you're new, it takes 1.5 hours tops, and that's with free consultation, Jimmy washes, and me doing their hair. I could lock somebody here in 45 minutes, 30 minutes. Jimmy had to come in. I'm going to post all the pictures. You're going to see pictures of Jimmy. First time ever, I had to help him with the wash, and he had to help me with this. Because he has a texture here where it gets wet, it clumps up. So anyway, this is, see, we still have some, if you guys look close, you'll still see some specks, right? Compared, he said, Yanni, I'll be back in 3 months when we start back in September. So we still, right now I'm not even on neatness, I'm just trying to get it together. He had some Locs because he took a year, they were like hanging on strings. So I had to do a lot of combining. All right, so this 3 months that he's going to take until we see each other in September, God willing, they will start relocking. If I was to cut his hair, he has over 5 to 6 inches of new growth. I could start braiding his new growth. That's how much new growth he had. All right, Jimmy did an amazing job. Jimmy, thank you. This was really a good job. And most importantly, Jimmy washes, but when we have a client like this, I have to tell him the sequence to wash it in. So the correct potion is what got rid of all that stuff. All right, stay tuned for the ending up of this, and the bro would have a message for you guys, so stay tuned for that, okay? Okay, guys, so we are done. Now you guys can see his face with his mask on, of course. It is done. You can lean forward. You can show, right? He has a very fuzzy texture here, very, very soft here. I do not say good hair. And, woo! Before he talks, just for a couple of seconds, if your hair is tangled up, one of the things was called, he didn't even know, one of the things that was causing his locks to clump up, if you want to call it that, because he's what we call a semi-free former. You guys have names for these things. And Blue, quit it! Go! Sorry, my dog. When you sweat, the saline in your sweat, if you have a particular texture, especially a texture like his, and I'm sure you guys can see it through the video, the type of texture he has, the saline in your sweat is what makes your hair clump up, okay? Overwashing your hair could make your hair clump up, all right? Some people, they will use detanglers, shampoo. You don't want to do that because at the end of the day, your locks is formed from tangled hair. So detangling shampoo is going to contradict what you're trying to do, which is have locks, all right? What you have to do is when you oil the scalp, you have your little applicator bottle. On the days you oil your scalp, take a little time and just gently separate your locks. Do not wait until you get to that point where he was at, all right? Some people locks do not tangle up. He has that texture here that where actually a combination of both. His locks grows away from his new growth grows away from his locks, and some grows with it. This was more texture thing, all right? What have you learned today, Jay?
I learned to not use any product in your hair. What happened to me when she split my hair apart, I did not know that was in there.
Right.
And then I ain't had my hair done in a year, and that's a buildup from when I first was getting it done. I had one person do my hair, and now she's gonna be the only person that touches her and Jimmy.
Okay.
Sorry,
Why gotta be like Jimmy?
I gotta give him a shout out because he did his part too.
Jimmy,
I appreciate it all, but
what you said, and I want to mention this, even though you didn't mention it. He said when he saw the video, because I showed him the video with what was behind his hair, and the crazy thing is his queen sent me pictures. And I'm like, oh, okay, he has a full head of hair. Because I questioned clients at first. We have like a bit of an interview. His hair looked normal. No one told me all this was happening. He said, Yanni, every time I look in the mirror, my hair in the front looks fine. He had no clue that's what's going on in the back. So when I asked him earlier if he was going to a loctician, he didn't know the difference between what I do and what a loctician does. So when I explained to him, like, oh, so the loctician, and nothing against the gentleman or young lady who was doing this hair, they were putting so much products, mixed up with the sweat, mixed up with the texture, mixed up with the fact he didn't do his hair in a year. That's what you got, okay? So he will be back again. We still have some areas because this was an hour-and-a-half wash. We still have some areas that we still need to tackle. He'll be back in 3 months, and then, but I'll turn him around so you guys can see it. So you're still going to see some slight buildup, right? But most of it, I'll say 85% of it came out. Now we can go through the hair. That's like one of the little areas. It's like gummy. So whatever waxes we use, it usually, I always tell people, some people, if you don't get it out in one shot. All right, but I will say Jimmy got most of it out. All right, see? Sorry for that noise, guys. Jimmy and the dog acting crazy in the back. See? All right. He also got an, as I said, he got an antifungal wash, but most importantly, he got an antifungal hot oil treatment. He didn't know he had psoriasis, all these stuff. When I told him, he said that makes sense. I've always had flakes since I was a child. So we diagnosed a lot of stuff today, and he's going to do a lot better. And why that's important to me, we have the stereotype, that certain negative stereotypes that plagues the black community, especially people with locks. And I can't have a king, right, because we all brothers and sisters. I can't have one of my kings, who crowns I bless, not representing us in the correct way, all right? And a healthy head of clean locks is very important. So stay tuned for when we see him in 3 months. Guys, Jay, thanks for doing this video. Your hair looks, can't even see your face here.
Thank you very much, and
right.
My hair feels
You
wonderful.
like how it smells?
Yes, it smells
you
great, feels
to
great.
Buy your queen, because this was all her.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Mother's Day, Christmas, Valentine, all in one for this for setting up this appointment.
All right.
All right?
No doubt.
Good. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye.